Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, welcome to our return after like a month of hiatus. It's your boy Brian and your boy Will, one half of the tag team champions of the podcast game. This is the filler segment brought to you by yours truly. Guys, just want to give you a little update why we've been missing for like the last month. I had some health issues. I've been going to the doctor for it, and Tuesday we'll find out what the real deal results are when I see the doctor Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, everybody here is hoping for good news for you, man. So, just trying to keep it positive and hope for good news when you find out.
Oh yeah. So here we go, guys. We're gonna get right into it. Our first topic of the return is we're gonna talk about this Ricochet and Samantha saga. What's going on social media? What happened with her in the WWE? So, I mean, like, before we get this started, what's your thoughts about her leaving abruptly like that?
I mean, it was like to everybody else, it was a shock to me. Didn't really quite understand why. Of course, at first, I was kind of interested to know what was about to happen next, and see what was really going on, man. But it's like Barry Sanders, you know what I'm saying? Like, you retire at the top of your game, and you know what I'm saying. But once everything, had started to come out that she wanted to do more, and they weren't kind of allowing her to do more, it started to make sense to me why she left. I mean, I hated to see it happen. I figured she had like a personal reason for being out when I turned Raw, when I got on Turn Raw on and I heard Lillian. I wasn't upset about hearing Lillian, but you know, I was just kind of caught off guard like everybody else, man. Cause she was, like I said, she was at the top of her game. She's really, one of the best at what she was doing, but she wanted to do more, and they kind of weren't feeling it. So
You just come in as an announcer at first, which Mark Henry found her. Bring her in, and she could do more management or something. She's not going to really be in the ring, but Ricochet did say in the interview that she did try out in the ring when she tried out for WWE.
Right.
And Mark Henry's
just
the one found her, so
yeah. Just like JoJo. JoJo, they experimented with her in the ring for a little bit and didn't see her on TV. Next thing you know, boom, she was a ring announcer. But I mean, you gotta kind of let people, like, especially when you're at that point, let them try to maximize their potential. Like, that's another way to build a star. Guess management saw something different. It's kind of I think it's kind of unfair to her that they really didn't want to give her a shot at doing anything else because you never know. You never know. And if that didn't work, just put you back where you were.
Yeah, she should have gave her another shot to do something else. Maybe she really didn't want to be a ring announcer, and they wouldn't let her do outside stuff. But people come for her on social media is like really is kind of like a side, and I'm glad she's speaking up to these people.
Yep.
Because they should not be talking to her the way they do. People just they're out of pocket with it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, and thankfully, some of the things she said, I'm glad I don't have a boss now, so I can say this. I mean, she got time. She definitely got time. So, I'm glad that she's not letting social media, push her around, bully her, and things like that. And she's sticking up for herself. But I really, really hope that she ends up doing, something to her full potential. It's just a shame that they didn't see it.
Well, we'll see. Ricochet saying she's not going to be in AEW, which I don't think she'll go to AEW. Maybe she's doing some music stuff because she's an artist and she can sing.
Yep.
Because she was on, I think, if I'm not mistaken, these either not American Idol. What's the other one?
She was on America's Got Talent. you know what's happening. You know what's about to happen. He's either with him or against him. But like overall though, I'm just glad that it's looking like Tony Khan is using him for something meaningful or in something meaningful. His tag match with my man Porterhouse Hobbs. I'm glad to see him back, but I feel like that's what it's gonna be down the line. It's gonna be them two. Um, with either Hobbs joining, the Hurt Syndicate or Ricochet. But it's just good to see him, finally doing something meaningful, and they not just having him in all of these matches with dudes with the same like style as him and Osprey, and they're not using him as some stunt devil out there. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's gonna join the Hurt Syndicate.
You think he is? You think he is, and Hobbs, or you think he's gonna turn on Hobbs and join?
It could be all five of them, but I think right now because you've been seeing him a lot with talking to Ricochet.
And
So
they kind of need that, like his style, his, you know what I'm saying. They need a smaller guy because that's how factions work. It's a big dude. It's a technical wrestler. It's a smaller guy, and maybe another bigger dude than bigger than the first big dude. That's why I'm kind of bummed that Keith Lee is still inactive right now because he'd be perfect. I don't know if he's hurt or if he's just got some type of other health issue, but he would be perfect with them. Well spoken, and on top of what he can do in ring, and like I said, like just the physical dynamic of the group, him being a bigger dude than Lashley. You know what I'm saying? So that he would be perfect. But Hobbs right now is kind of would kind of be in that role. Because of what's going on with Keith Lee.
It's been a saga going on in the internet. We just wanted to see kind of like where our minds are at with this. I don't think it's really going to anymore. It kind of slowed down already.
Yeah, 100%.
But lately, in the last few days or couple weeks, WWE had some roster cuts.
Yeah.
With Baron Corbin.
Yes. Well, yeah. Absolutely, man. He was one of my favorites, man. I was a Corbin fan from the time he was in NXT. They really a few times before the old man left, they dropped the ball with him. Like he really should have been able to cash in his Money in the Bank and have like a meaningful run. But them changing his gimmick and giving him comedic gimmicks, that set him back, man. Like he never really, career-wise, he never really fully recovered from that. And I'm not saying that that's the reason why they released him. Like he was there for 14 years, I think, and it doesn't even seem like it was that long. But I mean, he in my opinion, when I first kind of started watching Baron Corbin NXT, I thought he was gonna be one of the guys. Like, what's the difference between him and Damian Priest?
Yeah, Baron Corbin. I was a big fan of Baron Corbin, especially the last kind of run he had. And they brought him back up to the main roster, and he just sat.
The whole thing with him and Apollo Crews didn't really go nowhere because they had him feuding with Vinci with them quick wins for those couple weeks. But
well, he's faded out now.
Yeah. I mean, but man, like that one really, that one hurt.
That's my big thing with Triple H. Good on making the main event, but everybody else is lost in the sauce.
Yeah, he can't book the mid card.
No.
He can't book the mid card. He can't book the tag division either. Like, when was the last time the Fiend and JD McDonough even defended the titles on TV?
And these releases that makes any Hartwell was why release her?
Right. I mean, they weren't doing anything with her though.
But you still have the Good Brothers just sitting around.
And I think one of them's about to have surgery too.
These cuts didn't make sense to me.
No.
It was Indy Hartwell.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Baron Corbin.
And who was the third one?
Was it another one of the women?
Yeah, it was another woman. I can't remember.
It was another one of the women.
Do you remember who it was?
I do not.
Hold on. But they're not expecting any more roster cuts, guys, in the future. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 3 roster cuts. We said it said Indy.
Mm-hmm.
Baron Corbin, and it was I got it right here. Tegan Knox. That's what it was.
Okay. She was always hurt though. That
Were they
kind of makes
technically partners?
sense. Tegan Knox and Indy.
Was Indy Hart on tech? Yeah.
I think she was. I do believe they were in NXT.
Okay. But speaking of the roster, coming up, they got the Motor City Machine Gun. It's weird still seeing them after all these years in TNA.
Yes.
Seeing them on SmackDown.
Right. And now they're champions already in 3 matches.
Second match they gave them, or technically third.
Third.
Match, but second
technically
appearance.
third. Yeah.
I mean, technically third, but second appearance. Second day. They're already tag team champs. Why these other guys do this? What are you doing? What are you doing on the one with Raw? You got New Day on there. You got
not doing anything with those tag titles on Raw. Yep, might as well give it to them. But you know what I think he is trying to do? Trying to have more like established teams kind of be at the top instead of the ones that were kind of like paired by circumstance or whatever the case is, like Grayson Waller and
like who?
And Theory. No, I'm saying just like more like War Raiders. They're an established tag team. Motor City Machine Guns established tag team.
Them, right?
No, but that War Raiders haven't had them under Triple H because they just got back. They were out. Both of them were out for a while.
Who was that one Viking team we had a long time ago? A few years
that was them. Viking Raiders, War Raiders.
Before them.
You talking about Eli and Jacob Blue, the Harris twins? When they were Eli and Jacob Blue in like the mid-90s?
No, I can't remember.
No?
There was a couple times that this is when the old man was there that they had some good tag teams, but they'll never put the straps on. Like Crime Time never got it, right?
Never.
That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that.
Never. Yeah. Well, yeah.
We know why. Well, we can tell why they.
Yeah.
Same thing's happening under Triple H. It seems like.
Yeah, for real, because Montez is fed up.
I know.
Montez is fed up.
That's rumors.
Listen, I wouldn't blame him. I would not blame him. He won again. Same thing. Kind of with Samantha.
There's a reason why Ricochet went to AEW.
Yeah, and he's being booked right so far.
Yep.
He's definitely being booked right so far.
I mean, I was kind of, I watched SmackDown last night, and after SmackDown, I got kind of like, I remember Dynamite used to be kind of fire. Now it's just like, they're dark. It's like
I haven't watched Dynamite yet.
I know. It's kind of like their dark show, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I haven't watched Dynamite yet.
I just watched SmackDown last night. I flipped it over real quick. Doing nothing else on the TV because most of the sport's already done.
Yeah.
Basketball stuff's already done. So that's 1:00 on the East Coast time. So I'm just trying to flip through, watch it a little bit. And who they had open up? Oh, they got what's her name? Japanese female. That was a champion like 3 times.
Io.
Cheetah.
Oh, Sheeta.
Yeah, Cheetah.
Oh, Dynamite. Okay, yeah, Dynamite. My fault. I haven't seen Sheeta on TV in I don't know how long. Like, what she heard? Was she working somewhere else? Like, do they say? But having her open the show, that's interesting. Like I said, I haven't seen the most recent, so. But you're right. It's kind of been.
I'm thinking, Dynamite's now more of a not Dynamite, Rampage. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to call it Dynamite. Rampage is more of a dark now. I got rid of dark. If you're gonna do that, why you get rid of dark?
Because you want to maximize your time on TV. Yeah, but you want to maximize your time on TV though.
I know, but you were doing it was a good setup. They were starting they were down there in Orlando at the old TNA stage. They had a little thing down there. It was free tickets for fans to go to also.
Mm-hmm.
You get the tickets online. Wasn't that many people. What 300 or 400 people, but and they'll do it 2 days. They'll do a Saturday. They do a Sunday. Go down to Orlando. And you can see free wrestling like TNA used to do, because those tickets were free too. Just like NXT.
And you said it.
Though.
Is it?
The Orlando one is.
Okay.
The Performance Center one is. Even the one before that, when they were at Full Sail.
Full Sail, yeah.
Shout out Jay Whiteside, Full Sail University graduate. Shout out nephew. But that was free too. So I mean, I think there's some people free time if they can't really afford to go to shows because not everybody can with the work the way the economy is lately.
Right.
You know, like to me, they'll let them have the show for free. And you can see like they'll have two sessions. They'll do one in the afternoon and do one in the evening. And you'll do like 4 sessions in 2 days, so you can have a lot of time taping.
Mm-hmm. I did not know that.
They need a scrap Rampage. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And go to a Ring of Honor to me.
Yeah, because like man, when we went,
maybe they'll do they can have a. That's why they have Jericho as champion right now.
Mm-hmm.
For the Ring of Honor champion, because they're trying to get more eyes on him so they can get a TV deal.
Yeah. But they got something got to give though, man. Like when we went, we were literally in the arena for almost 5 hours because he taped. You know, it was a live. It was then 2 tape shows.
So when they first started going back on, Honor Club or Ring of Honor app, whatever you want to call it now, Honor Club, I guess it's still going. They were doing taping and shows in Orlando at first. They were down there. Now they're doing the Ring of Honor tapings down there.
Yeah.
I don't know why they stopped doing that because he's trying to get Ring of Honor looking like a bigger crowd. That's why I get it.
Right.
But when's the last time when's the next pay-per-view? I haven't heard.
Full gear.
No, not that one. I'm talking about Ring of Honor.
Oh.
The last time we watched the one in when they were doing all this stuff in Texas before All In, right?
Yeah. And that was the last one I remember.
So yeah, something needs to give.
That was the last one I saw.
It's just an hour and it's late.
Yeah, it is really late.
That's what I'm saying.
It's really late.
If you want to do that, you can put what's it called? What was I saying? You can put Ring of Honor in that slot and do an hour Ring of Honor show, right?
You could. You could.
I think that's kind of like Ring of Honor too. It's kind of been like almost like developmental on some of these guys.
Yeah. Because again, when we were at the show, they didn't have like on the Ring of Honor segments. They didn't have like the bigger names. I mean, Athena was in a tag match.
Yeah.
But that's probably just to kind of help things go smoothly, and if she needed to put somebody over, she could have put somebody over. But
some of the people, the infantry, they're
right.
They were on Rampage last night.
Yeah, Abaddon, she made 2 appearances on the Ring of Honor segment when we went, and she was on Dynamite like almost regularly at one point until you kind of got bigger names in the women's division.
Hopefully my dog Mark Briscoe stays on.
On Ring of Honor?
No, AEW.
Really?
Dynamite. Yeah, he needs to. He's been a Ring of Honor his whole career. It's time for him to shine somewhere, bigger stages.
Good point. You're right. Good point.
But he has been. He has been wrestling on Dynamite the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, a lot. He's been on the pay-per-views. He's been on the pay-per-views a bunch too. So. But you're right. He does kind of need that bigger stage now.
But I could see roster cuts coming down in the future for AEW also.
Yeah? You think just because of, like, people aren't really being used? No, you're not going to pay everybody. You're definitely not going to pay everybody. You can try. You might have to ask a couple people to take less. They might not want to hear that. So, you definitely not gonna pay everybody.
Like Miro not doing nothing, just getting paid.
Nothing. Buy him out. Yeah. As much as I hate to say that.
Is anybody really excited for Miro anymore?
As an in-ring talent, yes. Like outside the ring, all this other crazy BS that he does, I don't really get into all of that. But, I mean, like, in-ring, man, the dude can go. Like, I was a big fan of his at WWE when he was Rusev. Alexander Rusev.
So they used him. He was getting a good push at first, and
TNT champion a couple times.
Yep. I don't know what happened with the con man did after that. Gabe Kid, whatever you want to call him, right?
Yeah. I've never heard of this dude. Yeah, I've never heard of this dude.
Oh, this dude's ran his mouth saying that this is the best wrestler. AEW is not the best. WWE is not the best. New Japan is the best. He said that like a few months back. Also,
yeah,
on that
I don't.
Kenny Omega. Don't expect him to go against the Young Bucks anymore because I heard that Young Bucks story of them being in power is over.
Now listen, here's my problem, and we can swing back to Kenny. They're gonna bring them back as baby faces
to take on
Black.
Which they go
is that who they are
now?
Okay, cool, whatever.
Dynamite, you didn't see the?
I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it.
Jumbotron, when they first come out over the show, it comes out as Death Riders.
Okay.
They have the Death Rider music and everything.
All right, that's cool. So, but that's my problem. That's my problem with the Young Bucks. Like, you already in an executive position, like for real in an executive position, and now you're booking yourself to be at the top. Why? You could. There's so many other groups and teams and stables or whatever you want to call them now, factions or whatever, that you can kind of put at the finish line. But here you are booking yourself. Like, I don't know. I don't agree with that. If that's what the end game is going to be, I'm really not going to be okay with it because I do not like the Young Bucks like that. Kenny Omega, I have no issues with. I'm really I'm not gonna say I'm a Kenny Omega fan, but I do like Kenny Omega. I'd rather watch him.
Kenny Omega fan.
Yeah, I'd rather watch him than those two dudes. So.
Well, they're gonna come back as the lead. That's the word on the street. That's why he's returning.
Okay.
But he had to go over there, to get return.
Kind of get warmed up. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna say he owes it to him, but
No, to get the ball rolling for Wrestle Dynasty coming up in January.
Right. Yeah. I haven't watched the New Japan show in forever.
But it's going to be an AEW broadcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's not going to be like it's going to be it's like a Forbidden Door almost, but it's called Wrestle Dynasty. It's going to be in Japan, in Tokyo Dome. So.
Yeah. Love that crowd too.
Pay-per-view for AEW pay-per-view, so
I love that.
So I wonder if maybe the Bucks are taking it out and they're going to show back up at Wrestle Dynasty with Kenny.
Maybe that's a big enough show. But is that a long enough turnaround for a face turn though? After all that you was doing and all you try to do, like, there's gonna be no build to it. It's just gonna be like, boom, hey, we're back, we're baby faces. Like, build it, or can you build it, con man? Yeah, shoot.
I can
say it again.
Going?
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see this going to Jack Perry's been hanging out with Daniel Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
They've been talking backstage.
Yeah.
The Bucks are gone for right now.
Yeah.
Who they have? They have Wheeler Yuta, Pac, Claudio, and John Moxley. But they're going to get one more probably.
Why would you need one more?
Then we're going to get Kenny. We're going to get the Young Bucks. That's 3. You're going to get Jack Perry back with them now. And you're going to get Daniel Garcia as their 5.
I can see that. I can absolutely see that.
What we call it? What's it for? Blood? Was it?
Blood and guts. Blood and guts. Yeah.
Because it's a pay-per-view now.
Oh, are they switching it to a pay? Okay, good. That's a smart move with that 29-foot high steel cage. That's a good move. Stop giving us that match for free. Please stop giving us that match for free.
So that's what I think, but I don't know who's gonna join the Death Riders. I don't know who's gonna join them.
Darby Allin. Turn him heel.
All right.
Darby Allin, turn him heel. Darby Allin, turn him heel.
You think so?
I mean, it would make sense. Or maybe Orange.
After he loses to John?
Mm-hmm. Kind of like a Daniel Bryan, Bray Wyatt type of situation.
Yeah.
Because, Con-Man don't have an original idea in his damn head, so maybe. I mean, or is anybody else? They're saying that Corbin is probably gonna sign with them, like they say everybody else. But I mean, it would. Yeah, I've read that I've read that a couple places, but I mean, he wouldn't be a bad. He wouldn't. He wouldn't be. Because remember what I was saying, the dynamic of the faction. He's bigger than the biggest guy they have now. He's bigger than Claudio. So him and AEW, I don't know. You could potentially push where he was before.
Okay.
He'd fit with them.
Yeah, I mean, he could fit with them. That'd be a good move. I like that.
He could fit. He'd fit with them.
Please pull the trigger with Private Party.
Yes. Well, congratulations. Yeah. So and hopefully they get. And hopefully they get a meaningful run. Give them 100 days or so.
I don't want to hear anybody else say anything about AEW having all these title belts when WWE is about to bring out a women's U.S. champion. And they're going to be bringing out, I heard, an Intercontinental.
I mean, yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
But because if you're going to do one, you're going to do the other. You should do the other. But the women's division needs a mid-card title because it gives more of them something to do.
I wish now we bought with different designs for stuff, not looking the same. Everything looks the same.
It does. It's just a different color strap. That's it.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I wish they would do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Except for that butterfly. Don't bring the butterfly back.
No. Did your wife have that, Divas?
She wants it.
That's the ugliest belt
I'm the worst, man. I've said that to her numerous times. That is the worst looking belt I've ever seen in my life.
It ain't the ugly.
Yes. What's uglier than the butterfly? Besides the current U.S. title, what's uglier than the butterfly?
Yeah, why did they change the U.S. title?
There was nothing wrong with it. But you know what? I think what's wrong with it is they need to flip it and put the lettering at the bottom. And just you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of titles, they put the IC belt on Jay, gave him a new strap that looked like the old one, and now it's gone.
Right.
I don't get it.
Exactly. Me neither.
But I understand what they're doing. They took it off him for him to go to the Bloodline story.
Yeah, but he could have. He didn't have to. You could have left him over there. I could have just added more to it. As far as like him gaining his respect back from Roman. Like, I'm on your show with something that you don't have, albeit a mid-card title. You still don't have no title. You're not about to, and then still go into the treat me as an equal. But don't know. Booking is booking, and I don't have the book. I do not have the book.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Omega has returned to New Japan. Hopefully, we'll see him in AEW soon. He went over there to get set up this Wrestle Dynasty. A few matches have been going in place for that already. I know John Moxley is challenging. What's that dude's name? I ain't very good with these Japanese names, so I ain't gonna try to say it.
And then Takeshita is gonna have a match over there too.
And you got Ricochet fighting for the. He's gonna be Zack Sabre. Night 1 or night 2.
Yes.
Night 2.
That one is gonna
be. Isn't it Wrestle Kingdom then Wrestle Dynasty? I think, or back to back.
Are they?
Yeah.
That Ricochet Zack Sabre match is going to be really good. I really wouldn't mind if Ricochet went over in that one either.
And the Young Bucks are already being advertised for Wrestle Dynasty.
Great.
For a team to be announced.
Yay.
Yeah, so Wrestle Dynasty is going to be on January 5th in the Tokyo Dome, and Wrestle Kingdom is on January 4th in the Tokyo Dome.
Okay.
Night 1 and night 2, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can dig that. Then we're going to have Grand Slam after that in Australia in February for AEW. I'm going to look at these tickets for All In Texas and see how much they are.
Texas?
Trip over yeah.
What? Where? Dallas?
Houston.
Oh. Or
Dallas,
said,
All In's in the United States this year.
Yeah. I think it's Dallas.
Arlington, so Dallas, right outside of
Arlington, yeah, at the baseball stadium.
Global
right?
Life Field. So
yeah, that's where the Rangers play. Yeah.
I'm gonna see what they're talking about, trying to get those tickets. You know what I'm saying? Get the All In, baby.
Yeah, because that's
flight to.
That's your guy. That's your guy. The con man is your guy. So.
But he's doing. I would try to go to more WWE pay-per-views, like non-big events.
Big Four, yeah, because
he's having all these other ones in every other country, except for
in Toronto.
Yeah, I'm saying he's having everything else in another country.
Yeah, they're like going to try to make Elimination Chamber is going to be in Toronto. Backlash, was it Backlash? Well, that was in France.
Survivor Series, right?
Survivor Series is in Vancouver.
That's what I'm saying.
Elimination Chamber about to be in. Well, Royal Rumble's in Indianapolis. WrestleMania is in Vegas. Yeah, Bash in Berlin. I don't know where's SummerSlam gonna be next year?
What's the Royal Rumble at this year?
Royal Rumble's in Indianapolis.
Okay, yeah, that's it. But I think they're doing something with Indianapolis where they're having a few shows there. Then they're gonna end up having They had a deal with Indianapolis they were doing, remember?
Yeah, SummerSlam's at MetLife next year.
But even this
New York
these
or
other
Jersey.
PLEs, like you said, Backlash wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
What was in Australia?
Dang. What was in Australia?
But they had Australia. I'm just saying.
They did have all. They had France. They had Australia. They had Berlin.
Then they brought SummerSlam here to Cleveland.
Yep, they did. Yep, Clash at the Castle. They did Clash at the Castle.
Was that the only one it's been?
And they were just.
Was that the only PLE they had in the States since WrestleMania?
Was SummerSlam? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to go to the Big Four because it's too much money.
Right. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous kind of amount of money,
and now that I know that SummerSlam is going to be at MetLife, that's nowhere from here. That's drivable from here.
Right.
But it's SummerSlam, so
yeah, you got Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. You got Elimination Chamber in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
But you got WrestleMania in Nevada. It's too much money. I'm not paying for that.
Right, that's crazy. It's always good, but it's WrestleMania, so it's supposed to be.
Then you're gonna have SummerSlam in Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
King and Queen of the Ring, Saudi Arabia.
Yep. Forgot about
Battleground NXT, I'm not counting.
Mm-hmm.
Clash of the Castle, Scotland.
Yep.
Money in the Bank, Toronto. SummerSlam, Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Bash in Berlin, Germany. Oh, they had Bad Blood. Okay, my bad. I take that back.
They had what?
Bad
they had
Blood.
what?
Bad Blood.
Bad Blood was, where was Bad Blood?
In Atlanta.
Oh, right. Yeah. The whole Metro Boomin, Cody Rhodes thing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so, but besides that, 2 PLEs since WWE has had 2 PLEs in the United States since WrestleMania. That's
since WrestleMania.
And
I mean, they are World Wrestling Entertainment, so
I
guess they
understand, but
have
this
to.
is a United States promotion.
Listen,
it's a United States promotion.
You can't be a world champion if you don't defend all over the world.
I get why they go to Saudi Arabia because they got that deal with them and they're making money.
Mm-hmm.
But why are you holding all these PLEs in Canada? They had Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. I mean, I get why Elimination Chamber is because they're trying to expand.
Series.
Right, but they're trying to expand Elimination Chamber because that stadium is 50,000 probably.
Yeah.
Where the Blue Jays play, Rogers Center. It's like
right.
If it's 40 plus. So I get it. I get it.
All right. Well, we'll move on to our next topic because we'll stick with the WWE. We're talking about WWE. Well, talking about our next topic, guys. Last week, on College Game Day, I was down in Jacksonville for the Florida-Georgia game. And some bald-headed guy with a salt and pepper goatee, not me, came on the stage and said that he is going to have one more match in WWE by the name of William Goldberg.
Spear Jackhammer Goldberg, a.k.a. Billy Two Moves. Sir,
yeah, that's the name for him. That's the name. That's what we call him. We call him Billy Two. He has 2 moves.
Billy Two Moves. Spear. That's it. His government name is Spear Jackhammer Goldberg, a.k.a. Billy Two Moves.
Back in my near and dear to our heart promotion, WCW, he had kicks in there. He was kicking in
there. It's kind of rough thinking about Goldberg kicking without thinking about what he did to Bret Hart, man. But I mean, he was. He does. He got to let it go.
He has to let it go, man. It's over.
He does.
It's years.
He got to let it go. Yeah.
Bill Goldberg, he apologized to him.
Come on, man. We talking about Bret Hart.
I don't say take that hate out your heart, man.
When he beats, he beats.
No good.
It's not. It really isn't. You are absolutely right.
So
you're absolutely
my
right.
thoughts on this. What do you think? If this is his retirement match, who's it gonna be?
I would go Braun Breaker. I would go Braun Breaker.
As long as it's not Undertaker.
No, I don't think.
My hands down worst match in the history of me watching wrestling.
I can think of some bad ones, but that one is as close to the top as it gets, man. That was horrible. I've watched it once. I can't do it again.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm. Who would you book him with for his retirement match?
Should I book him with another old guy? Should he put a young guy over? Because does he really? He doesn't put people over to start with.
He doesn't put people over, but you can't book him with another old guy. We just talked about what he did to the Undertaker.
I know.
Like who old out there is gonna be willing to work with Goldberg?
I could dig Braun Breaker. That's what I would put him with.
Yeah,
you're right. Almost kind of like the same concept.
Exactly.
Braun Breaker's Braun Breaker might have one more move than him. Braun Breaker has 2 moves to me: running the ropes real fast and clotheslining somebody, and the spear. He does.
Bronny Two Moves.
Bronny, I like Braun Breaker stuff, but folks gonna get tired from him after a while.
Oh yeah, real quick. If he don't change his in-ring style, if you know what I'm saying, he can't start like or continue to be the perfect combination of his dad and his uncle. Like he has to find his own identity, and he's gotta slightly change his in ring style because eventually he ain't gonna be able to do all of that stuff that he's doing. You know, because guys in this industry get hurt. You got to change your style up. Austin is a perfect example. Randy Orton, another perfect example of guys who had to come back from injury into Triple H. Guys who had to change their style up. You know, and he's high impact, and you can only be high impact for so long.
Yeah. So yeah, we gotta. I don't know if they're gonna do it. When?
Do it on the episode. Do it. You know what? You know what would be the perfect place to do it? Speed. Because ain't none of Goldberg's matches ever took that damn long. So why not? So why not? No. Absolutely not. No. Hell no. No. Don't we not gonna do that? Randy Orton.
I love that.
Randy Orton. Why not? I mean, that's who he's had 75% of his matches with WWE anyway, so why not?
So we got Goldberg. Retirement match coming up soon. He has announced.
Please let it be soon.
Gunther.
Yeah, there was yes, I would. Yeah, no, please, yes, let Gunther, yes, yeah, yes, because Gunther gonna have him out there for longer than he's ever been out there. Braun Breaker, that one is gonna be a typical Goldberg man. That one's gonna be in and out. We here for a good time, not a long time. But
so yeah,
let it be Gunther. Let him.
What it's gonna be.
Yep, and I don't care when y'all can do it. Y'all could do it at main event. I don't care on main event. Y'all can do it at Saturday night's main event next month. Let's get it done. That's the one right there. That is the one. Good. Chop his ass right back into retirement, please.
And with our last topic of conversation, guys, is we got the Bloodline War Games match. I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for this one. But Solo was talking that. Solo was talking that. I mean, I don't know, man, but like now you got to think they're not gonna let The Rock do a War Games match. Especially the way he was moving in WrestleMania.
Yeah, they're not gonna let him do a War Games match. You got two cousins that are signed to NXT right now. Lance is there. And then Tama and Tonga's little brother, that's bigger than the big brother, he's signed to NXT right now too. So is that how we gonna do the fifth guy, or
they might have these guys come sign but not actually get participate in the Bloodline?
I mean, at this point, does it make sense to not?
If you're doing that, you're gonna get NWO-ish eventually.
I mean, yes, but no.
Right now, yes, we got 8 on TV.
Yeah, you got Well, it's 7. You have 7.
7 and Sammy.
7 and Sammy. We got a 7 and Sammy. Yeah, we got a 7 and Sammy.
Then you already got the older, the tall brother.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna have, but they're not really bloodline. They're Tongan.
Except for Jacob.
Samoans and Tongans are 2 different.
Yo, I know. I'm aware.
Don't call Samoa Tongan and don't call it Tonga Oos.
I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware. I was in Seattle for quite a bit. Quite a bit. I am fully aware. Because they are prominent in the Pacific Northwest.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know, man. This is exactly where I kind of wanted things to go. I did read somewhere that they were talking about, like I said, they were talking about booking it just 4-on-4, which I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
I was
I'm not
really,
mad at that. 4-on-4?
I was really, yeah, I was glad that Jacob cut the little piece of promo that he cut, because I mean, if you knew him before he got to where he is, you knew he wasn't bad on the mic,
No,
you
he's not bad
know,
on
and
the mic. I know that. I know that.
yeah, but just because he's in the role of an enforcer don't mean that he got to be quiet. Arn Anderson was good on the mic too, so
I'm not tired of him with this "I love you" solo stuff.
yeah, that's getting a little out of control. Like we get it, bro, but we get it, and I'm still and I'm still kind of holding out hope that he turns, and he was like sent as a spy, but
I
I
want
don't
to
think
know
that
where
that's
they're
going
going
to
to
be the
go
case.
after this match. What are they going to do? Where are they going to
Yeah.
go with this? Is
Yeah.
Roman and them going to win? They're going to all fall underneath Roman?
All and then have 9 of them, 10 of them on TV. Then that would turn into.
That's why I said that's NWO-ish.
Yeah. That would, I don't know. I mean, no, I wouldn't. I would kind of just let everybody go on their own. I kind of would. I would end it, but since it's already, I don't know if you saw, but I read a couple places that they're going with Rock and Roman uh, for WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm not. Hey, I'm fine with that. You just got. What I think about that is, you got to do it now because he's getting old.
Yeah, you have to. Because I mean, at any other point,
you don't want to have a.
At any other point after now, it would be pointless because you would have a storyline going for like 5 years at that point. At some point at some point you have to bring it to a close, and I think WrestleMania is the perfect place for that for them. As long as Cody ain't in the main event.
What's he doing? What's Cody gonna do?
I don't care. Whoever wins the Royal whoever wins the Royal Rumble. Whoever wins the Royal Rumble. You're not gonna have him go after Gunther if he's still champion.
He already beat him.
I'm saying, or at some point you take it off. You take Gunther's title off of him, have him win the Royal Rumble like he should have last year, and then go after Cody at WrestleMania because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you for a belt that means something. I ain't gonna beat you for a belt that I can't bring home. But then at one point, who takes the title off of Gunther? Do you put it back on Seth? Do you finally give Drew his run when he comes back? Do you put it on Punk and set up Seth and Punk for Mania? Drew's in Europe with his family. They gave him some time off to deal with some personal stuff, so he's over there in Europe with his family.
Oh, that's good. I forgot all about Drew.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him in a while. I was like, where is Drew?
Right. Maybe you can take it off of Gunther at Elimination Chambers after Royal Rumble though. So that wouldn't make sense to take it off of him at Elimination Chamber.
Well, they're not taking the belt off of Cody anytime soon.
No, and that pissed me off when I read that. I almost threw my phone. I was mad. Take it off. WWE's happy. I'm not happy. I ain't gonna say I don't give a damn about WWE, but I'm not happy. Anybody that know me know I am not happy. But yeah. If you're gonna continue to push him, have him beat Gunther at WrestleMania, or take it off him at WrestleMania, please. Take it off him at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But like I said, Gunther could he could drop it at some point and then win the Royal Rumble like he should have. Like I said, like he should have last year, and we can go from there.
Who's Cena fighting at WrestleMania?
Who?
That's not his retirement match.
No, it's not. Who's Cena? Who would you book with Cena at WrestleMania? That's another question.
We got the Bloodline story. It's going to dissolve it. So this will stop. After this will tell us what's going to happen. Rock's showing up at War Games.
He is showing up at War Games. Definitely, he's going to cost. He's going to cost. No. He's going to cost the OG Bloodline the match. I honestly feel like he's gonna end up with that Ulafala, and that's what WrestleMania is gonna be about.
That's what I was thinking just now.
I think Rock's
yeah,
gonna end up with that Ulafala, and that's what WrestleMania is gonna be about. And then that'll be the end of it.
It's gonna be interesting to see, guys, down the line what's gonna be happening with this. But we do appreciate you joining us back. We're back weekly. We're back. So I'd like y'all to please tune in next week. As me and my boy Will, we'll be back once again.
Right here.
Thank you for joining us. See you next week. Peace.